Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can apply for works in Europe, in any country in Europe, even Switzerland, whatever country in Europe. And there are these are actually dedicated platforms where many companies they actually post their jobs, and some of them even welcome people outside of their countries to apply for the job. So how do we go about it? So let's get started. You just come to this website us.ec.europa.eu/index_en, and you will see the link in the description below. So just come, this is the home, just come to job seeker and then click on find a job, and then it's going to load. Find a job in Europe. There are currently 3,742,167 jobs waiting for you. Wow, so that's so much. We have a lot of jobs. We have in Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Czechia, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, and the likes. So which job do you want? For example, let me just search for social media manager and then search for the job here, and then these are the jobs that I have for social media manager. It's very straightforward. So it's loading social media manager job for me. Yeah, I have shown 1 to 10 of 660,560 vacancies for social media manager job. 660,560 vacancies. So we can see different ones. So and I can then this is where some things actually comes in right now. So I can choose the location that I want. Probably as I'm talking, I'm from Nigeria or I'm from Netherlands and I want to work in Austria. And it's I think they speak English in Austria, they speak English very well in Netherlands, and there are some countries where, for example, countries like probably Cyprus, they speak English, but some people don't speak English in Cyprus. So, or probably that in Cyprus they will actually require you to speak more of their native language. For maybe I don't speak French and I don't want to work in Italy. We have 20 of them in Italy. So this is the navigation menu. You may want to actually filter some places where you know that English is not spoken. So I click Austria, and then it's actually filtering Austria for me right now. So these are only social media management job in Austria, and then probably I want France, Finland. I think Finland speak English, but I'm not sure. Finland, let me put England and Finland, and then let me look for another one. Then I think Sweden. Netherlands speaks English very well, so I put Netherlands. So these are the three, probably the three locations that I want. So it's going to show me. So I have 55,316 vacancies right now. So I can come back here. I can say with US flag, without US flag. What does this US flag mean? US flag actually means that, okay, let's see. US flag means that the employer is particularly interested in recruiting workers from other European country. The US flag means that the employer is particularly interested in recruiting workers from other European countries. So I can put with US flag, that is, these people want someone else from other European countries. They are not just narrow to, okay, just someone in my region, because you just want to get a job in Europe. So work schedule, do you want full time? Do you want non-specified, part-time, flexible? I can leave that, or you can put full-time. Language of the job. So this is where so you may need to filter very well. Is it Croatian job, Dutch job, English job, Estonian job, Finnish? But I want an English job. I'm speaking English right now, and I'm more comfortable speaking English. And you can show all. Maybe you have skills in another language, and then you want to choose more than English. So those are just the language available to us. So we have it narrowed right now to jobs in English speaking locations. People who want a job outside of their immediate location, full-time or part-time, we leave that. And then the language of the job, which I think English is okay. So these are the jobs that we have right now: hotel housekeeper, marketing and sales personnel, sales manager, financial and cost control manager, front office manager, senior ERP project manager. So let's still look for what we really want. So these are what we have right now, and you can also choose publication days, maybe last day, last 3 days, last week, last month, last visit. It does that doesn't work for me. Last day, last week, last month. So those are the ones that we have. And results per page, you can choose 50. I don't want to be navigating through different pages. We have just 56 vacancies, so I increase it to 50. So we can just marketing and sales personnel. What we look for is social media manager, but of course, because we've narrowed it to few countries right now, we don't really have. Okay, let me have France as well, so that probably I can get a more tailored job to social media manager. Let me add some countries, but of course, since I've actually specified that the language of the job vacancy is English, so I can be sure even if I click some, I will still get a job that is okay. So we have more social media manager. For example, in Australia, I said we have zero social media manager, but in Cyprus we have more social media manager. In Cyprus we have 354. In Cyprus, Denmark we have 1, Finland we have 56, Germany none, Hungary none, Iceland 5, Ireland 691, Netherlands none. So these are what we have. Social media, of course, it puts that language there. So Cyprus social media, social enterprise manager, media planner manager, media operations, digital media technology, media content engineer, director of media operations manager, director of client service, social care, reception manager, digital marketing specialist. I think this is actually something very related, digital marketing specialist. So it was posted 27/10/2022, so you can click on it if that's what you want. So this is the job overview, job schedule, own and develop a multi-channel digital marketing strategy and identify the appropriate use of online marketing channels across the customer journey. So these are the knowledge and experience: 2 years of experience in a marketing role, proficient in Google Analytics, what you receive an annual salary of 30,000 euro, work with a new business. This is the job location, job requirement, travel required. This job involves travel requirement. Employer name, Tech Category Limited, description, legal ID. So this is it, and this is how to apply through this application. So every job has their way to apply. So last application date is 23/11/2022. It's going to expire tomorrow because I'm recording this video on 22/11/2022. So you apply through this. So job vacancy ID. So there are different jobs. This job actually requires you to apply to some another link, which we are following right now. Different job has their own different requirements. Some will not actually give you a special link. You just have to apply, directly by sending your CV and your cover letter to a particular email. That's what most of them actually do require. So let me still follow with say apply. So because this is Ireland, this one still has a different procedure. You have to register, create account with this before you can do this. But let me look for another job. As I've said earlier, most of the jobs actually doesn't require you to go through this process that this one shows. For example, now let's look at this. We may see that this one we may have a different procedure for applying. So this one right now, we just have to send a CV to this email, CV and cover letter, and you also have to include how to apply. This is just telephone employer, Eros advisor, Miriam Joachim. Send your CV and cover letter to this number. So that's just for that, and you put the job vacancy ID in the subject of the email. So if you look at another one too, we see something differently. So probably restaurant manager as well. This one apply to this. I think every job in Highland, different countries have their own procedure. I think Ireland really have their own way of applying differently. For example, another one, media planner. Right now we can look for how to apply. So how to apply, please note that you have to send a copy of a letter to this, a copy of a letter, like you copy this email in your application, but this is the email that you will send your application to, and this job vacancy ID, you have to put it in the subject of your email as well. So this, I think every job in Highland, different countries have their own procedure. I think Ireland really have their own way of applying differently. For example, another one, media planner. Right now we can look for how to apply. So how to apply, please note that you have to send a copy of a letter to this, a copy of a letter, like you copy the best this email in your application, but this is the email that you will send your application to, and this job vacancy ID, you have to put it in the subject of your email as well. So, and if you look at another job, probably another job, digital media technician, director of media operation, you may see different way of applying as well, depending on whatever it is that they want, how at least however they want it. you know this is a telephone, probably you can call them, whatever it is that you want to do. So that's just it, and that's how to apply for a job in Europe. But of course, most of these jobs will require you that you travel to Europe. Most of them, some of them are not remote, and some of them do not give the flexibility for being remote. And also, some of them, you may have to resume probably immediately after they employ you. No, so this is actually a platform for people who are actually ready to live in Europe, who are already making plans. Now, okay, I want to travel to Europe in the next 3 months. I want to travel in Europe in the next 2 months, and then you've already started your process, and then you can even meet the embassy and then get some more information. Maybe because if you look at most of these jobs, they will ask you for, or they will ask you for your, let's see, they will ask you to include your, please include the national vacancy reference number. So probably when you get to the embassy, when you talk to them, they will know what that is. But from some countries that are outside of Europe, you may not have that. But if you are traveling to Europe, of course, the people you are talking to, that you are applying to, they are also human. They can understand in the way you actually write your cover letter, that okay, you are coming to Europe in the next 2 months, you are coming to Europe in the next 1 month. So but you don't have this particular number yet, and or maybe you have it, you're getting it from the embassy and things like that. This is just a platform for you to apply for jobs in Europe if you are ready to go to Europe, or if you are planning to go to Europe. It's actually worth looking at. So that is it for this video on how to apply to a job in Europe. Thank you very much. Kindly subscribe to this channel to see more beautiful videos on developing entrepreneur skills, making money online, and opportunities like this. So thank you. Kindly subscribe and like this video. Have a wonderful day.